was like, do you draw this? Like, I've seen you draw it, but it's like,
It looks so different from this.
yeah, real.
Oh, it's like I drew a color in a trailblazer.
Yeah.
Like a turquoise color. Everybody's like, oh. I don't know what to draw right now. Like, I don't know to draw like his feet.
Hello, my name is Turtel Only, and you're at the February 2008 Black Age of Comics event at University Park Library. Where do I start? As you've probably seen already, we've got a variety of vendors. But I'll start by explaining the Black Age. The Black Age is a movement in the overall comic book, graphic novel, science fiction, fantasy industry. That includes humor and everything else. When we say Black Age, we're really talking about independently produced comic book materials, science fiction, stories, the whole range. This includes games, toys, puzzles, everything else you might want to come with. We're using black to symbolize independence. What a lot of people don't understand is that with the advent of black culture in the United States, it was a break from Western European influenced thought. At that time, the traditional way to do things was a Eurocentric way. Then it went into an American way, which they used to refer to as Yankee know-how. And the influence of, shall we say, free-thinking people became institutionalized through the pioneering and innovative works of different people of African descent. And also it did include people of Mexican descent, Native American, and Asian. But for the way things kind of went in this country historically, the tip of the spear would have been black people at that time. So we're taking that to another level to symbolize independence. I myself publish books. I teach. But in this context, I'm more of an organizer kind of person. While my own material is here, which is really important. I'm really looking out for the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is the idea that this is a movement. And not only a movement of thought, but a movement of enterprise. We're expecting to grow in market share. We're expecting to grow in recognizable influence and recognition. Developing a star system, you've probably seen Ashley and her work. Not a star in the making, a star period. You've probably seen, you know, the cluster down there. You know, I say cluster, I mean like a constellation of stars, meaning Kiss Me Comics. And you've seen Nino with the incredible laundry detergent man. So it's a variety of people here, and I use the term star to say important. I use the term star to say necessary. I use the term star to say brilliant. And these are all important aspects to associate to people who are in this movement. The difference between being independent and, shall we say, the more corporate-driven type of concepts that you see out here is that the corporate approach is done pretty much through a corporate committee. If they don't think they can move so many units, they don't do it. And they look to dominate the market with a lot of muscle. And their muscle is basically dollars. We look to operate more with passion. So there's a closer distance between the creative source and the material and the viewer or the supporter or the person that's reading it. That closeness makes our product more vital, and the people that are buying into it feel that vitality, and then it comes back to us either in fan mail, fan emails, through internet chat rooms and things like that, MySpace. And more importantly, when we're at events like this where we can meet you, the public, which is really important. And we like to meet people, one, to find out who you are, what your tastes are like. Because one thing about going by passion, sometimes you're going down a blind trail, you're not really sure what you're going to encounter. So we can adjust that. My first character was a title called Nog, the Protector of the Pyramids. And Nog was from planet Nuba. It's a cosmic, intergalactic type of story. And I first introduced Nog almost 30 years ago. So next year will be the 30th anniversary of Nog. And that'll be part of the theme for the Black Age of Comics Convention, which I produce in Chicago. And that'll be in 2009. Give a plug to the group out of Philly. It's called ECBOC, which is an acronym. It stands for the East Coast Black Age of Comics Convention. And Yumi Odom and Maurice Chris Walters. They got together along with Bill Foster and Jerry Kraft, who, by the way, does Mama's Boys, okay? And this title of his is called Homeschooling. There's another one called As American as Sweet Potato Pie. I'm giving them a plug because they're a crucial part of this. If you would go to Google and put in Black Age of Comics, you will find links to probably all of us and even more people to understand the scope of this very vital and growing movement. You could also put in Museum of Black Superheroes, which is a virtual online museum that covers a lot of this material. And keep in mind that a lot of the source material may be how can I put it? The Black Age of Comics is more than a black thing in that it's not really about race, it's about independence. So you may find things that deal with all kind of influences, be they Martian, subterranean, intergalactic, cosmic, urban, rural, it really doesn't matter. But what you're talking about is a different voice. I can remember when Marvel Comics was doing Marvel as a company that did monsters. Then they went into superheroes. And now their superheroes are like Blue Chip. And so are other companies. And so we are emerging. So I would say if you're looking for the excitement, you're looking for something new, you're in the right place. Thank you.
Okay, I'm Cassandra Washington, and I am the creator of Hot Flash Hot Sauces, which consist of 3 different flavors: mango habanero, pineapple habanero, and jalapeno mango. How I came up with this, a couple of years ago, both my mother and I in our gardens, we were growing habanero peppers and decided, well, what are we going to do with these peppers once they start growing? So I found a recipe for a hot sauce and added some of my own little spices in there and came up with Hot Flash Hot Sauce. And I thought of the name Hot Flash because I think, you have a little dash of Hot Flash Hot Sauce. So I thought about words to rhyme with the name. So far, I'm selling them online on my website, which is sistergirl.com, and I travel around to different shows, letting people taste, and once they taste it, they're hooked. It's very good, very spicy, and it will make you want to eat more and more.